it's Adriana here and you're watching Adriana's Food Choice. Today I'm going to show you a really nice, quick and easy dessert as always to complement your dinner for the Valentine's Day. As we know, it's around the corner, so hopefully this video will come up just before Valentine's Day so you have enough time to prepare and hopefully try it. So this time I'm preparing a mini pistachio and mango cakes. So here is what we need to have ready: white flour, some whipping cream, vanilla, a cookie cutter. We need some cream cheese, some pistachios, eggs, mango puree, sugar. It can be white sugar, can be confectionery sugar as well. So here I have some ground pistachios that I've blended in a blender. We are going to need this as a last step for decorating our pistachio cakes. I'm going to start by cracking all the eggs one by one, like so. I have here 8 eggs. For this recipe we don't need any baking powder, so we're gonna have that fluffy sponge because of the eggs. Here I'm going to add my sugar and my vanilla powder. Right, so at this point we are done. I'm going to take my bowl and I need to mix this really well. So it took me about 10 minutes to mix the eggs really well. As you can see, it's a foamy texture. I'm gonna leave this on a side for a couple of minutes because I just quickly want to chop some of the pistachios. So in addition to my really fine grounded pistachio, I want to add some larger pieces. I think you would add a really nice texture to the sponge, and it's just really nice when you bite into it. I'm adding now the pistachios to my mixture with the rest of them, with the rest of the one that I grinded before, just like so. And I'm going to add my flour as well. So after I've added my flour, my ground pistachios and my chopped pistachios, I'm going to mix very lightly so I don't break all the air from the egg whites. As you can see, the pistachios added a really nice green color to our mixture. Next you need a 18 to 20 centimeters cake tin. Mine is with a removable base, so if you have one, it's going to be really helpful. I'm going to pour all the mixture in, again very lightly. So this goes into the oven at 180 degrees. I've preheated in advance, and it needs to stay there for about 30-35 minutes, but always double check, take the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, then it's ready. So here it goes. I have here my whipping cream together with the sugar, and I'm going to mix this really well until I have a very thick consistency. Mixing just a little my cream cheese, just everything in. And now, just because the cream needs to stabilize a little, we're going to keep it in the fridge. And also because our sponge isn't ready, we have plenty of time. Just, you know, do your things around the house, clean your working table, working surface. So yeah, and now we just have to wait. Our sponge is just right out of the oven, so now we need to let it cool. Obviously I'm going to take it off of the tin and leave it on a cooling rack so it can cool faster. my sponge has cooled completely, and now what we need to do is take a cookie cutter, and I'm going to try very, very gently and very carefully to cut into the cake. So here we have, as I said, very, very gently, because the sponge is very, very fragile. Well, fragile. It's very soft, so we don't damage the layers and the structure. So you should come up with something like this. You can choose a cookie cutter which is wider, which is bigger, and also it would help if you have like a taller one, but I couldn't find any, so I'm going to struggle obviously to cut all of them, but I'll get there. So first one is ready. I'll put it on a side. So this is how it should look. Obviously we struggled a bit just because apparently our sponge wasn't completely cool. So don't do our mistake, don't repeat it. Just wait for it to cool completely. But anyway, it turned out great. As I said, you can find another cookie cutter which is slightly taller, would help, but I think you can even use a glass, a tall glass, who knows, maybe it will work. So yes, that's what you should have. I have here a regular cutlery knife, kitchen knife, and I'm going to cut in the middle, and I'm going to take all the middle out, all the bread from inside out. So gently. We need relatively narrow hole. We don't need a wide one. Just make sure you don't cut the walls of the cake. We don't need that. And please don't discard the middle, because we will need it in the end. So basically what we need from this middle is just the hat, because inside of these mini cakes we will add some mango puree, some cream as well, and then we'll put the lid on top, and after that we will spread the cream around the mini cakes and then roll it into some pistachio flour. If you see up close, I can squeeze one of my fingers in. I am done removing the middle of the mini cakes, and I've transferred my cream onto a piping bag, and also I have my mango puree in a piping bag. I have my pistachio flour ready as well. I have a bowl here, and I'm going to show you what I do next. I will spread a layer of cream first, right? And then in the middle, I'm taking the mango puree, and some of that I will add into the middle as well. And then the last layer, I add some more cream. So just like that, I leave it on a side, and I am taking one of the cups, remove the remaining sponge inside, and I will close it just like so. So this one is ready. We leave it on a side and we continue with the next. So currently it's a bit messy. You're gonna have to get your both hands involved in this. I will pour all the pistachio flour into a bowl. so that's it for today, guys. I hope you like my recipe and the way I've came up with this idea of how to surprise your loved one. And I wish you all a great Valentine's Day with a lot of love and attention from your other half.